I just saw a reaction video to something that the person had like a complete opposite reaction and thought to it than what I initially did. So I'm like, oh my God, I need to make a video talking about this topic. And the topic was Bunny the dog, who is one of the first dogs that really like got popular on social media for using buttons to speak. Wasn't the very first dog. There are other dogs that were before Bunny, and I have been so deep into dogs are just as much a part of my soul as my human body is. And I don't know if that's going to make sense to anybody, but that's how my existence goes. And essentially like the gist of the video was that like you shouldn't be teaching your dogs how to speak and understand English through the buttons because it makes them self-actualize and wonder like why they're not a human, why you're a human. And I love that people are thinking about it from this perspective. But for me, after learning about things like the telepathy tapes and like where Christianity truly comes from, I don't think that dogs are self-actualizing through learning English. I think that dogs always have these feelings and emotions that they're just now being able to express. I think that for a really long time, our society was saying things like, oh, it's just a dog. They don't feel things like that. It's just a dog. They don't care. Oh, it's just a dog. They're gonna forget you in 2 weeks. You know, like things like that, which those were things said by people in the patriarchy to make people who are, I'm just going to say it in like real plain language. Men said these things because they knew that women had a special connection to animals. And if they continued to say things to women to make them feel unsafe for expressing their emotions and feelings towards animals, like they just had to make women feel unsafe from being able to connect to animals. So that is where that comes from for me. So animals, as we learned through the telepathy tapes, know exactly what's going on. They know more than we know as far as like being able to interpret frequencies and like feel the vibe of what's going on. And that's why like I think I've even, did Cesar Millan talk about this? Maybe not. But saying how like even if you're like saying something mean but you say it in a nice voice to your dog, like, oh, you're the stinkiest, most gross little guy, but I just love you. You're disgusting and you're gross and you smell so bad. Like, don't do that. That's weird. They understand what you're saying because they understand the intention, not the tone of voice. So I've personally been trying to teach my dog one of my dog's buttons forever, but she just sees any electronic device that makes a sound as like something that she needs to consume. So we can't really have buttons around. She like ripped them so hard, like pulled wires out and stuff. So I have been so deep into the dog button learning world for so many years. This was the first time I had seen any kind of thought process about it like that. Because, yeah, I had to collect my thoughts. I always get like really excited when I see videos and I want to like have a response to them. And then like as I get talking, I go off on tangents and I don't remember what I was saying, like I just did right there. Overall, us teaching dogs to speak to us through buttons in English or any language isn't creating dogs to wake up to the fact that they're being treated bad. It's waking us up to the fact that dogs are aware that they're being treated bad.